strange. There was a bit of a delay then. Okay, it just popped up. And I popped up in YouTube. I'm so challenged with technology. Oh, hi everyone, it's Michelle McCosh and we're live at 5. Hey Doris. No organizing for you today? So Doris, I still need to check and see if you got the PET tape. If not, I have one I'll pull aside for you. Give it a minute for anybody else to jump in. Oops. Hey Jan. Oops, just knock a few things over. Yeah, maybe nobody else is joining us. I was going to say, I thought the demo yesterday was good. People might come back. Oh, it's a shame, Doris. Yeah, Arden, the company that does the PET tape, shared my video yesterday, so we had quite a few views. Hi Chantel, long time no see. So they showed it, and so my YouTube views on that got quite a few more than normal, which was nice. All right, maybe nobody else is coming today. Okay, so if you missed yesterday, I showed 4 different ways. We've already done alcohol ink on it, but 4 different ways to do the PET tape. I would go watch the video on YouTube rather than Facebook, just because I'm trying to get my YouTube stats up. Really, really cool. Hi Norma. Hi Tina. So very cool techniques. Like I said, Arden shared it as well, the YouTube. Now I have a couple more ideas of things that I could do with the PET tape, but I'm going to save them because who knows what's coming, and actually I know what's coming, but I'm going to save them, let's say, because I've got a couple more techniques with PET tape, but I'm going to save them for another day. Okay, so let's, oh, no worries, Chantel. Hi, Teresa. I got your fabric cut today, so that is something at least. All right, let's see if I miss anybody else. Okay. Oh, good, I'm glad you got that class done. I think I downloaded that one in case it gets lost. So again, to recap, we got Tim's new dies, and I want to play with them a couple today. So what I've done is this one. Oh, here's the packaging. Is a side order, so it goes in Tim's little machine. Has an embossing folder, a 2D embossing folder, and some flowers. And I thought what I would do is, let's pop some on black, which I did do, and let's see what it looks like with the metallics on top. I think that'd be kind of fun. And then I thought I would make one of the clipboards, but I want to do the little clip, the silver clip, a little different. So let's start with this. Yeah, Doris, I thought it came out fun. My favorite, I think everybody's favorite was the, including Arden's, their favorite was the gilding flakes. I liked the paint. Okay, so let's start with Fool's Gold. I'm just gonna rub it on top of the embossing, and I already embossed a couple, just so that I could try it, but I want to make it look aged. So here it is with just the Fool's Gold on it. I'm gonna dry that very quickly. Hey Lisa. And everybody will be relieved to know I finally got my flight to Seattle booked. which is good because I leave in less than 10 days. I've been meaning to do it for like 3 or 4 weeks, and I finally got around to it today, found some time. Okay, so we did fool's gold. Let's go in with a little bronze on top of that. So these are the Lisa Horton metallic inks if you don't have them. By the way, if you were lucky enough to get some of the limited edition 3 set that is now no longer, I believe, available, I have the re-inkers coming. Now I'm hoping they'll be here this week. So I added just a bit of that bronze on top. So the re-inkers will be here this week. I'm going to add just a tad bit of titanium. And again, I'm going to dry, and I'm going to get a verdigris pad because I'm going to try that. Hey Yvonne, how are you? Let me grab the verdigris. So if you got those limited edition pads and you want the re-inkers, I will put them up this week. So just a light touch of the verdigris. Yes, Doris, and they should be coming soon. Waiting for them to cross the ocean. Okay, so adding, let's see what your view is like. Look at, gosh, you can't tell. It is, you guys are all gonna have to take a trip here if you don't live locally. It is just really gorgeous. You can see a little bit of the verdigris. It does not show on the screen at all. Let me see if I can get closer. Hey Mitzi. The 3 re-inkers, yeah, I will get them to you when they arrive. So yeah, you can't see, which is a shame because it's really stunning. I'm just going to cut that off and we'll work on some other color combination on the other side. I'm going to cut this off because we can actually make a card with this, or a tag, or whatever you want. It just looks awesome, and it's just a shame you can't see what I see, because I just, wow. Okay, this time let's start with Sunshine. I haven't used this one yet. This is kind of a yellow. Be interesting to see what it looks like. So there it is as just a yellow. Let me grab, well, let's use a little verdigris with that one too. By the way, verdigris and Coastline, I think it's called, are back in stock. I forgot to mention that last week. Hey Pat. Since you guys made it home pretty quickly, but you don't live very far away. We had a group of people in here today. So a little bit of the verdigris. Let's add that bronze on top. It will just be fun to make something with this, I think. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of silver. The berry, I could use the berry. Hi, David. David, you'll have to go to my YouTube channel and watch a video from yesterday. It was a really good one. Okay, per request, let me get the berry one. Well, I'm going to obviously have to alphabetize them because I can't find it. All right, so in that case, I did a bit of verdigris. Let's add a little bit of silver. Sorry, Doris, I don't know where those pads are. Somewhere. Because I have all of them. Yeah, I like this. Okay, let me hold this one up and I'll show you. And I'll make some tags or something. Hi, Maria. Hold it up, but again, you probably won't get the effect. Oh, no worries, Pat, it was fun having you here. And I got my airline booked, so my airfare thingy booked. If you guys hadn't have nagged me, I probably wouldn't have done it. Okay, let me just chop that off, and then let's make a quick clipboard because I want to try something a little different. Okay, so we've got 2 for cards, or tags, or whatever we want to do. And I have the a piece of craft. So let me grab the die. This is part of what we need. Let me just cut my cardstock. Let me get a messed up plate and not a new one. Save that new one for photos. Okay, so as Tim noted on his live, this little slit is actually how to make the clip hold something. So let me grab, oh, I got another new one there. Let me grab the clip part. So when I am at the trade show, I will be doing lives from there. They might not be at the same time, 5 o'clock, but you can always catch the replay whenever. Okay, so there's 2 parts to this one. The back of the clip and the top of the clip. So the top of the clip has a little ridge there that embosses. And let's cut that. I am going to cut it out of black. So yeah, I'll go live from the show floor so you guys can see all the things I get to see. Yeah, I have mine in a drawer, Doris. I just have to organize that drawer a little easier so I can grab quickly for a live. Okay, so what would happen normally? have to put a pokey tool over here as well. I have one with my big die cut machine. Actually, I've got one here. And it's not a pokey tool, but it worked. Okay. So it gives that little embossed ridge, which we're going to lose because I'm going to emboss this. But it would get glued on top, right? So it would look like it was a working clip. And then this fits exactly here when you glue it. It will fold right into place. And then when you bend the paper, that little gap holds whatever you've got. Yes, Doris, throughout the day. I will do them as I visit a booth and see something I think you guys might like, or meet a celebrity or something, and I'm chatting with them, and I will ask them to say hello to you. First 2 days I'm in there, I'll be in classes as they're introducing new products. Okay, I've got this silver. Okay. And I can go live from the class as well. All right. I'm just going to add a little coat of that on the bottom. And then we're going to add some on the top. I'm going to lose that little ridge because obviously it's going to be covered with embossing powder. But this was a technique I did. I'm not sure if I had this exact embossing powder, if it was something else. But I did it with a sled, and it was very cool. So we're going to see if we can recreate that. I have a feeling it was not this embossing powder. Okay. Okay, let's just melt that really quickly. Lisa, yeah. Oh, really, Doris? So yeah, it'll be fun to see my colleagues. I haven't seen them since last year. And like I said, I've got meetings with somebody from Australia, a couple people from Europe, and I've got someone from England bringing me some chocolate. And I requested a Karamak. I don't know, you guys probably not heard of that. So I have not had a Karamak in maybe 20 years. It was one of my favorites growing up. Okay, I'm going to do another coat. I'm going to let it cool down. I'm going to do another coat on here so it will smooth out. What I'm using is what WOW call an ultra high. So it's a thicker embossing powder, so it melts a little thicker. So let me just hold it up so you can see. So if you want to smooth it out, I'm going to do another coat. And it doesn't really matter about the bottom piece, so. I am, no, Doris, he's also bringing me some Cadbury's cream eggs, I will tell you. The ones you get in this country that they make don't taste as good as real English ones. I'm just looking for a pair of tweezers. Sorry. just going to push it a little bit because I did not ink up the edge. So I want to melt the powder just a bit to go over the edge slightly. Okay, that'll be good. I'm going to let that cool for a second. I'll pick it up and I'll show you guys. It is hot, so. Look how nice, oh, look how nicely that falls down. Look how nicely that embosses. Really, really nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it cool just a little bit longer. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of sandpaper to it. But I want it to cool just a bit. But normally you would glue the two. It will have a ridge if you were cutting it out of metallic paper. And I do need to do a little bit more on the bottom piece. So while we're waiting for that to cool, I should take a class on Zoom and lives right while I'm there, so I can do a better job. I think that's good enough. Okay, let's move that out of the way. This one's cooled now. So if you're going to use sandpaper, never use it on the glass mat so you don't scratch it. Put a piece of paper down. I'm just going to take some sandpaper and scratch it up. It feels hot, but I think it's the glass that feels hot through the... See if I can hold this up so you can see it. And let me put the other one next to it for comparison. So you can see how dinged up or dinged up I've got it. It's all scratched. Right, so it looks kind of vintage. Can you see all the scratches in it? So I could accent that with some alcohol ink and just make it look a little bit more vintage. But I kind of like what I have here. Again, not a really good look for you guys. You can't see it like I can see it. But it's a great technique for embossing powder if you just want to make something look old and scratched up. So let's ink this up. I have no idea what that brown is, but let's grab a brown. First thing I should learn in class is how to make my surface look good. Okay, I'm going to go with crepe burlap. I have no idea what's on that. We're about to find out. Hey, Michelle. Okay. Okay, let me grab my glue. Just going to glue this one on top. little bit of glue here, I didn't. Okay, and then I'm going to glue it here. So I don't want to get any glue on that cut. It should fall right into place. Oh, and I should have glued the back of it and not the cardstock. Okay, so let me hold that down while it grabs. Maybe I'll grab a clip. Shouldn't take a second to grab. Because of course I don't have my grade adhesive. Okay, so now when you put something here, it actually grabs it. Isn't that clever? So clever. And my camera's good, but my table's messy. I'm a mess, Yvonne. I was thinking more of that. Being more professional than I am. But look how that grabs. So you can put a little notebook in there. I need to clip it. It just needs to grab a little more. It's an older glue that I have, Michelle, because I don't have my good glue, but it will grab on there. So I'm going to hold this up because, oh, yeah, 527, sorry. Just so that you can see how vintage that looks. If you could see that. But it looks, yeah, you can't see all the scratches, but it looks like a vintage clipboard. It's all scratched up and dinged up. You just can't see the detail, unfortunately. Yeah, I was trying to be more professional on. Doesn't happen very well, but okay, so I'm going to clip this till the glue grabs properly. And it should be dry tomorrow. Okay, so when we come back tomorrow, we'll work on our two little cool samples. We'll make some tags or something out of it, and we'll work again with some of the Tim Holtz dies. And if you missed yesterday's live, please go watch it on YouTube rather than Facebook, so I get the views. All right, well, good seeing you, David. Chantel, good to see you as well. Hope you caught up on most of your classes now. Thanks, guys, for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow at 5. Have a good night. Bye.